What's going on, y'all, man? I know I've been gone for the past week. I was in Vegas last week for SHOT Show, filming for my secondary channel, 2wild Guns. If you guys like that type of content, check out the link down below in the description and go enjoy. Got about like 8 videos that I just posted from that whole entire week. But now we are back, and we are back better than ever for the month of February, where things are finally gonna pick up. So I wanted to go ahead and drop for you guys and girls the top sneaker releases for the month of February in 2024. Coming in at number 10, we have the Kobe Bryant Adidas Crazy 8 All-Star. You guys know February, it's All-Star, it's also Super Bowl, and things finally get a little bit of pickup. January is usually totally dull, and then right after that, we go into February, where it's All-Star weekend and Super Bowl weekend, and we see a big jump of just, you know, sneakers, press, all the above. Everything starts to pick right back up where we left off. We have here, though, coming in at number 10, the Kobe Crazy 8, or the Crazy 8 Kobe's All-Star sneaker, which you see here from 1998, where he wore against when, of course, Michael Jordan was in the building as well. These are set to release on February 15th. The retail price point, $140, and we've seen a lot of the Crazy 8s for the most part, like, they go on sale. They pretty much have been going on sale, even the original black and white version. So this, in my opinion, might be the best one that's released yet as far as retroing, and I still feel like this might be a shoe that you can get your hands on for a sale price. At the same time, if a shoe is going to do very well, if one of these were going to do well, where you got to go look to, you know, through various sites because they might sell out, this one has the potential to do so. That $140 price point, I've seen the Knicks colorway, the black and white colorway, and also I believe there was like a gray colorway, all go for around $100 on sale from various sites out there. So just keep your eyes peeled. February 15th is the release date. I believe that is the same date of All-Star Weekend, and see it for yourself. The leather quality on these look very, very nice. Definitely, if I'm gonna grab a Crazy 8, this one has to be the one I got to get my hands on. The black and white one, I definitely was thinking about it at one point. All the other colorways I didn't really care for, but this one is it's nice. I like the leather. I like the leather quality from the looks of it. I like the 98. I like everything about it. So we're gonna have to wait and see. The only thing is that I'm just trying to see is that if I could get it for even lower than 140. Like, that's what I gotta wait and see. And what I'm gonna see is what is the secondary market right now for them. So these are Adidas Crazy 8s, 1998 All-Star Game. This looks like the actual pair from back then. Yeah, I don't think this is, have they even retroed since then? Let's take a look. So yeah, I'm looking at it. I don't even know when the last time these have retro. As you guys can see, that previous pair, it was going for $600, but I'm just looking here. I'm not really reading anything from Sneaker Bar Detroit. It's letting me know that this shoe's last time it came out, but I feel like I've seen this several times. So correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to let me know down below, but these are coming back out, and this is definitely something that's kind of on my radar, I would say, for the most part. So stay tuned for the Crazy 8 All-Star, February 15th, $140. Coming in at number 9, we have the KD Year of the Dragon 2.0. And these releasing on February 7th for a retail price point of $150. Now, this is not what we wanted, Nike. We wanted the original one. I don't understand how you've been doing these retros. Y'all been doing fairly well with the Christmases, the All-Stars from the KD line, and then you make a 2.0 version. I don't know how these would do. The blue one, for the most part, I think they would have done pretty well. I like what they're doing here, I would say, like the Year of the Dragon, I like that. But I don't know if a 2.0 will sell the same. Now, we've seen some similarities with the Foamposite Big Bang 2.0 that I have released a few years back, which did fairly well, sold out, did really good. Or not Big Bang, my bad. Was it the Galaxy Foam 2.0s that dropped, Foamposites? And they did fairly well. You know, they sold out. I think they might even be going for a good amount now. But these, I like the color, but I'm just not sure how the resonation will be. The design, everything about the shoe looks fairly dope. I think you just shouldn't have even called these the Year of the Dragon. They should have been called something else. I feel like, or just call, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, them being their own shoe would have been better than calling them something that makes us think about the original shoe and being like, I want that one. I feel like the fact that you called it the Year of the Dragon makes people recognize the Year of the Dragon, and they'd be like, well, if y'all was gonna make a Year of the Dragon, why not just bring the OG out? Like, I think that's my problem here. Calling it anything else would have been fine, but even at the same time, I understand it's literally the Year of the Dragon, so you're trying to go along with that. You wanted to create something new than something old, but this is definitely a shoe that you guys should have dropped the OG colorway with. It's literally the Year of the Dragon. Why not take advantage of that? We need the same thing with the Kobe's as well, but y'all probably won't do that for us. Anyways, with that being said though, I definitely want to see this one. I think it's a fire colorway. I like the colorway a lot. I just would have preferred the blue one, the original Dundada. But beggars can't be choosers, right? Especially when it comes for Nike. But I'm loving the fact we're seeing more KD4s popping up, and I'm looking forward to getting my first KD4 in February. I will be doing so. Coming in at number 8, we have the Awake New York and Jordan Airship. Now, it says releases because I've seen this in this red colorway, then I've seen one in a blue colorway. I'm just trying to see off the rip. Yeah, this is what I saw. So I'm confused. Maybe does Awake get their own version, or are these two different shoes? That part I have not seen yet, whether they're gonna be its own, but I ain't gonna lie, I loved what Soul Goods did recently with their collab with Jordan Brand on the Airship. These releasing on February 21st, retail is $150, but I really do like this one. I don't know, something about that snake print is fire. The leather quality looks good as well. I don't know much about Awake, but I think it's a very nice looking overall shoe. I'm thinking this is probably a part of that, you know, collaboration models that they've been doing with everybody from Beijing, Tokyo, all that. However, I do not remember seeing a New York stamp on that box. So if they're doing this in collaboration, a part of that International Flight Club release, it kind of throws me off a little bit. At the same time, I don't think that's the case. So we'll have to wait and see. But you guys can see this picture here. This guy has what seems to be a red pair in general, because there's red right here on the side. Unless this is red as well. So I'm guessing there's two different colorways. Maybe Awake will get the exclusive red and then everybody else will get the blue. That's how they usually do it when it comes to the Armand Maniers and, you know, any of these other releases out there. So we'll just have to wait and see. It says though here, accents diverge on the right and left shoe, complemented by snakeskin detailing around the collar. So it's saying that the way that they're trying to say it here is the right and left shoe, and I'm guessing they're getting this from this picture, but okay, this is the right shoe, right? Well, this is the right shoe also. These are both the right shoes. This is the right shoe, and this is the right shoe. So these are two different shoes. I don't think these are a left shoe and a right shoe, different color type of ordeal, because look, once again, you see the red trimming, you see the red trimming here, you see the red laces. So there's two different models. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let me see this. Let me look. Sticker bar Detroit, nah. Actually, what we'll do, we'll go to Awake's Instagram. So we're on Awake. We don't see any information right now, at least. So we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled on this. But I definitely like this one. Me personally, you know, I love, like I said, Soul Goods. I think had one of the best ones out of all the airships. This one might be close up there. I want to see these in person before I make that jump, but these definitely might be up there. So stay tuned for that. Coming in at number 7, we have the LeBron 4 Fruity Pebbles, and these are also releasing in February. Now, I need to see this price point. Is it $250? It is $250. February 23rd, $250. This is a very, 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 very limited sneaker that is finally going to be releasing out to the general public. $250 is insane, you know, but this is a very new technology shoe. I believe when these are initially released back in the day, they were pretty high up there. Let's just see how much. So you can see that these retail for $240 in 2023, and they're currently going for 135 bucks. People are just not resonating with the LeBrons the same way they once were. I mean, 2006, when these released back then, I want to say that's probably when they released. Yeah, last sale, 442. But when was that last sale? 2021. But you see the environment that we were in even 3 years ago, how much, you know, these shoes were doing. Look, 2020, I mean, $600. So we're in a different phase now. You know, it has been like that for YouTube. It's been like that for sneakers in general. The economy, everything else that you want to say, it plays all its factors at the end of the day. But the shoes that were once limited now are GRs, and people don't care. Fairfax LeBrons, the LeBron All-Stars, the LeBron St. Vincent St. Mary's, the LeBron MVPs. These are all the LeBron 8 Hardwood Classics, which were PEs. All these shoes went for below retail and it's crazy. The South Beaches are the only ones that kind of had a little bit of hit. The Miami Night Lows were another shoe that you could hardly get your hands on. Was an extreme exclusive sneaker at the end of the day. You know, KDs have seen this very similar hits. It's just a different market. It's a different consumer right now at the end of the day. But the people like me that kind of wanted a shoe like this back then, and now I can get it for retail, it's definitely something worth me eyeing that I might have to pick up. You feel me, at the end of the day. But these are coming out for February 23rd. I think that it's expensive. I'm not too sure how they'll sell, but I do know that there's people out there, salutes to Chilltown, salutes to my homie Jesse, who are taking advantage of these opportunities and getting these sneakers that they once loved. So salutes to Chilltown, salutes to Jesse, and shit, like I said, salutes to me. I'm probably gonna grab these as well. If I can get them easily, I'm gonna grab them. I'm not gonna go jump through hoops at the same time. I might be able to get them for below retail, so I can't complain. Coming in at number 6, we have the Jordan 3 Craft or Ivory. These are set to release on the 2nd, I believe. A 3rd, okay, 210. I did a review on these. I like these a lot. That 210 is kind of iffy. I don't know how they'll do overall. I think it's a very solid colorway, but I think the 210 price point is kind of where a lot of people are holding the line. Like 210 is just too much. Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple shoes I passed up on. Penny 2s, I want a lot. I mean, I could probably get those for lower now, but Penny 2s have been a shoe that I've been just sitting on, waiting for that price drop to occur. I mean, they've been dropping in different stores as well, but yeah, you know, I think it's a very solid shoe, a very nice looking shoe for the spring and summer, but 210 bucks is a lot. I once said though that, you know, the Crafts did fairly well, especially for the 4s. The Photon Dust one did very well. The Olive one did okay. They did end up selling out. I seen a couple stores put them on sale and they sold out then. Me personally, and like I said, I could be wrong at the end of the day, but I don't think these are gonna like fly off the shelf. These should be fairly easy to get your hands on. Now, will they go on sale and be easy? No, but I just think that you should be able to get your hands on these fairly easy if this is a shoe that you want. And hey, buy a shoe because you like it, not because of the resale, but at the same time, pay attention to how the market is because you might can get it for below retail. It's a gamble. Currently though, StockX got these at $230. They're sitting up high, pretty strong. Even, you know, a lot of the size is slightly above retail. We gotta wait and see though. This is releasing this Saturday, right? Yep. So we gotta wait and see. Maybe they might sell out. Just watch these prices. Watch how the market is. Because people start seeing that, they be wanting to get the shoe now and then they go stupid, you feel me? But to each his own. For me, it's a pass. That's just me. Coming in at number 5, we have the black and white Jordan 1. Now these are set to release on the 24th, 180, black and white, typical Jordan 1. I feel like people that probably missed out on, you know, that OG 85 Panda release that they called it. They're calling it that. I'm not calling it the reverse Panda. I only utilize those names when I use my titles because this is what people see and this is what people go for. To me, they're just black and white Jordan 1s. But if you see me call them a Panda or reverse Panda, it's not because of me. It's because that's what the crowd's gonna call them when they see this name. It's not me, it's not me. But I feel like these would do decent because of that. They're black and white. You can match it with pretty much anything. Why not at that point? You feel me? Why not go after them if you need that black and white shoe? I got enough black and white shoe. I got the OG 85 highs, which I like more. I like that color palette more than this one in particular. I liked how they did that one, the paneling, than this one. Like, I don't like that white back. I don't know, it's just too much white. I would like it how it's balanced a little bit more, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. I think it would do well. 1s, for the most part, you've seen them. They've been doing pretty crappy. The yellow ochre, they did pretty bad. The Jordan 6 ochre, they did bad as well. Like, even though those are not 1s, but 1s have been doing fairly bad. Celadon, ochre, I can't think of the Reimagined, the Satins. They all doing, you know, get them on sale. So well, we'll have to wait and see on this one, but I think this should be pretty decent in my opinion. Next up, we have the Black History Month Kobe. We haven't heard anything about any other Black History Months. You know, usually they roll out a whole Nike line on it. Once again, I don't get, and I hate to make it seem like it should be black because it's Black History, but I don't understand doing white sneakers for Black History Month. Am I stupid? Maybe am I looking too much into it because it has to, like, it can't be a white shoe. I just don't understand the correlation of white shoe and Black History Month. Adidas did this as well. Apparently these are the Kobe 6 Protro Black History Month. Here's the BHM, B Legendary. I don't get what the white is. Am I being like too ignorant? I don't know. Adidas did this at one point. I never thought Nike would, but they're doing it here. Maybe I'm just gonna wait and see what more they bring to the table, what they talk about when it comes to this. But you can see February 2024, retail price $190. We'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, inspiring design and historical significance. The shoe is poised to capture the hearts of fans. I don't know. But I am looking forward to another Kobe release at the end of the day, and a Kobe 6 as well. Coming in at number 3, we have the KD4 Galaxy. Now this can be easily number 2, but number 2 and number 3 I feel like are back to back. Definitely my first KD4 purchase that I'll probably be able to obtain. This is definitely one of them shoes I talked about earlier with LeBron's, how hard to get at one point, now easy to get. I feel like this is KD's best shoe. Now, there's some better ones like the Nerve. Well, I won't say better ones. There's the Nerves and the Weathermans. I like these more, okay? This is KD's Grinch, KD's Big Bang. You feel me? This is his big shoe, in my opinion. I think I've seen some pictures recently of him lacing them up. And February 15th, 130, or I would say not even Big Bang. I would say this is his South Beach. This is the shoe right here for KD. All-Stars did fairly well. I know they sold out over at Soul Play. That was the KD 3 All-Star sold out. And Aunt Pearl KD sold out. I expect these to sell out. I think all the other ones, they kind of sold a few pair here and there, but this one, if anything's gonna sell completely out or be an issue or you need to be on your P's and Q's, it's gonna be this shoe. If these flatline, hey, more power to you, but that will definitely be crazy. But these, I need these in the arsenal. I'm just waiting on the moment I can give you guys a review on these bad boys. They look pretty classic, pretty close to the OG, which I like. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on these bad boys coming soon. Coming real soon. These are pretty high up on my radar as well. Coming in at number 2, we have the Eggplant, the Foamposite. Set to back the release, be coming out 244 February 29th. Oh, damn, this year's a leap year? It's a leap year this year? Uh-oh. Feel bad for the babies being born on the 29th. You're gonna be having that crazy birthdays you gotta figure out. Hey, anybody in the comments been born on a leap year? Y'all turn, what, y'all be turning like 4 or 8 this year or something? How old are you gonna be turning? You know, leap year babies, they gotta like skip like 4 years or something every time. Their birthday's kind of weird or something like that. But I wanna ask, if you're born on a leap year, like in the comments, do you celebrate on the 28th? Or the 1st. You have the option to choose, right? I guess technically you would be March 1st. There'd be no reason to do the 28th. You'd be the day after the 28th, which would be March 1st. That's what it seems like. But salutes to y'all, man. Salutes to the leap year babies. I know one in the family. But Eggplant's making his return, says 7 years. Wow. Yeah, definitely when I'm adding to the arsenal. We got a lot of Foamposite coming out. Hopefully people, you know, hop on these so we can get some more foams. But I want them to release the foams we want, not the bullshit. So if we buy these Nike, give us some pearls. Like, it's been almost like 10, 11 years since we had pearls. Y'all dropped those other weird pearls that was in a pack. No, we want pearls, the real pearls by themselves. We had the metallics, I like it. We got the Royals coming out later. We got these supposedly Galaxies, but people are saying now they're not coming out. Okay, whatever, Paranorman foams. Like, Nike, just hit me up. I'll tell you what the release, and I'll make sure all your Foamposites sell out. Hit me up, real talk. Y'all be lollygagging too much, man. For real. But that's number 2. Before we get to number 1, I want to give a quick honorable mention to the Jordan 13 blue gray or gray blue. These are a shoe I didn't even know about till yesterday. Like me personally, I didn't know nothing about this shoe. I have not seen any pictures about this shoe. anything of that matter. It's releasing on February 10th. The retail price point, as you guys can see, is $200. One of the reasons why this one's on the list for something that I did not know about till yesterday is because, as always, when it comes to Nike and Jordan, they let you kind of know what's set to release. Is the other brands like a New Balance or Adidas that does not always put out what's to come. So it's hard to always make these lists with other shoes. So this one is on the list. There's tons of better shoes on the radar as well, but there was not that many from other brands to throw it into the mix. I do think these are very nice though. These look sick. Like, this colorway is sexy in my opinion. Gives me those Nugget vibes. Looks like a shoe that Carmelo could have worn back in the day. I know that Carmelo has had his PEs, but I don't think this is a PE whatsoever of that. And I mean, I'm not reading it here. I didn't see it there, but it definitely gives me that Denver Nugget vibe. February 10th, 200, no 210. The quality of the leather, everything looks fairly well for the most part. But 13s, we know how those usually resonate. The last 13 that I can think of though, could have been the playoff 13s, but those did fairly well. They tend to sell out over time, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, this one, it's a great spring shoe, summer shoe. It's a great shoe to, you know, kind of get in the vibe of that summer type of ordeal. I like the shoe overall, though it looks real solid, but it's gonna be a shoe for me that I'm just gonna probably pass on. We'll definitely probably do a review, but I don't see me keeping this. They do look sexy though. I ain't gonna lie, they do look sexy. I like the black panther paws on them. Real nice, real nice. But number 9. Coming in at number 1, we have the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. Now, the Reimagined series has been doing fairly well for the most part. We did see though with that Reimagined Royal, it was weird. I expected, that was probably one of the biggest like throw-offs of the whole entire year, like seeing those flatline like the way they did. But it is what it is. People know what they like and people hop on what they like. These, they gone. They selling out. This is the one that I'm gonna get back and I get to sit back and laugh. I'm gonna laugh. See, in this sneaker world right now, I see so much people talk they shit about how sneakers are dead, sneakers are bricks, or this shoe's a brick, that shoe's a brick. People talk so bad about sneakers, right? And then they be these shoes that come out that they suddenly switch and they remember, or they be like, oh, this and that, and then they take the L and they're so pissed. This is why I don't buy shoes no more. This is nah. But y'all be the ones talking shit all year until that hype shoe pop up, and then you want to try to go in and just shake hands and think everything gonna be sweet. You gotta be nice to the sneaker guys at the end of the day, okay? If you gotta show respect to the sneaker culture. You can't talk about bricks, death, bum shit, or sneakers are dead, or I'm no longer a sneakerhead, and then try to come around when these pop up. When these cool, limited Travis Scotts or Reimagined Bred pop up, and then think everything willy-nilly. Y'all be the first ones to cry. With that being said, I'm looking forward to this one, man. February 17th to 15th, that's All-Star Weekend as well. I saw these in person at Cool Kicks. Salutes to Cool Kicks, and this is not me saying whatsoever. I always just gotta make a disclaimer. When it comes to early shoes from any person out there, you gotta always watch out. You know, from what I saw from Cool Kicks, they look legit. The quality of the leather was nice, just like these photos right here. And definitely looking forward to adding these into the arsenal. You know, I would think I don't need this. Look at the box, it's dope, they flipped it. You know, I would think I don't need this. You know, I don't need a Reimagined, the same way I didn't need a Reimagined for anything else. I didn't need Reimagined 3s because I didn't have any, I didn't have any Nike Air, but I got like a hair that keeps bothering me. These though, I'm adding these into the arsenal and I'm gonna wear these more than my Breds. This is definitely a good Reimagined. This is a good shoe to look at and be like, damn, like, yeah, this shoe should have probably came out at one point, or like, why didn't this shoe come out? We saw the Jordan 2 cements come out, which were nice as well. This is a shoe that you look back and you be like, damn, why did these not actually drop? Like, Jordan could have cooked in these, but they didn't happen. But I'm adding this one in. These look good, they look nice, and they're worth the craze. That's what it's gonna be 1,000. They're worth the craze at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section as always. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, all right? It's your boy, Tonyd2wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Peace.